Be me, 29M, senior cloud architect for a mid-sized fintech startup, making $185,000 a year plus equity options. Work fully remote. Live in a luxury apartment in the Bay Area. Rent is $4,200 a month for a shoebox with exposed brick and a view of a homeless encampment. Dating life is a disaster. Every match on Tinder is a corporate girl boss looking for a power couple dynamic. Or a blue-haired activist who lectures me on my carbon footprint while smoking American spirits. Or a single mom looking for a bailout, sick of the rat race, sick of the noise, the traffic, the overpriced avocado toast. Watch a lot of YouTube videos about homesteading, guys building log cabins with hand tools, growing their own food, living the trad life. This is the answer. I have the capital. I have the intellect. I can optimize a rural lifestyle just like I optimize server load balancing. Decide to pull the trigger. Spend 3 months on Zillow looking at properties in Montana, Idaho, Wyoming. Find a place in a small town called Pine Creek, Idaho. Population 2,500. Listing calls it a historic farmhouse on 5 acres. Price is $350,000, pocket change. I buy it, sight unseen. Cash offer. Pack up my Tesla Model Y, load it with my gaming PC, 2 4K monitors, my Aeron chair, and a box of clothes. Leave the city behind. Goodbye, Waggies. Goodbye, traffic. Hello, trad life. Drive takes 2 days. Arrive in Pine Creek just as the sun is setting. It looks like a Norman Rockwell painting. Main Street has 1 stoplight, a diner, a hardware store, a church, flags waving on porches. This is it, the promised land. Drive out to my property. Gravel road. Tesla suspension is not loving it. Pull up to the house. It looks rustic. Photos were definitely taken with a wide-angle lens and some HDR filters. Paint is peeling. Porch sags a little to the left. Grass is 3 feet high. Whatever. I'm a man. I can fix this. How hard can it be to mow grass and paint wood? Walk inside. Smells like must and old carpet. Set up Starlink immediately, because there is 0 cell service. Priorities. First night is rough. House makes noises, groans, creaks, scratching in the walls. Probably just the house settling. Or raccoons. Whatever. Wake up the next morning. Cold. Freezing cold. Thermostat says 45 degrees. Go to check the furnace. It's an oil burner from the Carter administration. Have no idea how to turn it on, or if it has oil. Decide to go into town for breakfast and supplies. Walk into Sally's Diner. Bell jingles on the door. Place goes silent. Everyone turns to look. Farmers in Carhartt overalls. Truckers. Old men drinking black coffee. And me, wearing Patagonia vest, skinny jeans, and Allbirds. Holding an iPhone 15 Pro Max. Sit at the counter. Waitress walks over. Name tag says Jenny. She's breathtaking. Maybe 24. Strawberry blonde hair tied back in a messy bun. No makeup, just natural glow. Wearing a faded flannel shirt and jeans. This is exactly what I came here for. A natural, wholesome country girl. Untainted by the city rot. Me. Good morning. Do you have an oat milk latte? She stares at me. Jenny. We have coffee. It comes in a mug. Me. Oh, right. Quirky. I'll take a black coffee then. And the avocado toast. Jenny. We have toast. We have biscuits. We don't have avocados. Me. Okay. Biscuits and gravy then. She writes it down. Jenny. You the guy who bought the old Miller place? Me. Yes. I'm Julian. I'm restoring it. Jenny. Restoring it? Good luck. Place has been empty for 10 years since old man Miller died. Me. I like a challenge. I'm in tech, so I'm used to solving complex problems. She doesn't look impressed, just pours the coffee. It tastes like battery acid. I drink it anyway. Food arrives. Portion is massive. Biscuits the size of softballs. Gravy looks like industrial paste. It's delicious. I eat everything. Leave a 50% tip, trying to establish myself as the benevolent, wealthy newcomer. Jenny picks up the cash. Doesn't smile. Just nods. Jenny, thanks. Watch out for the septic tank at the Miller place. It backs up when it rains. Valuable intel. I nod sagely. Me, thanks for the heads up. Spend the next week working, which means sitting in my Aeron chair in the middle of a dusty living room, coding and watching YouTube tutorials on plumbing. Decide I need to clear the land. Go to the hardware store. Buy a chainsaw. Top of the line. Electric. The guy at the counter, Hank, looks at the saw, then at me. Hank, You cut much wood before, son? Me. I understand the physics of it. It's just a rotating chain. Hank spits into a cup. Hank. Right. Physics. Don't cut your leg off. Go home. Attack a small dead tree in the yard. Takes me an hour. Chain falls off twice. Battery dies. But I get it down. Feel primal. Masculine. Post a picture of the fallen tree on Instagram. Caption, taming the land, #homestead, #trad life, #lumberjack. Get 12 likes. Mostly from bots. Go back to the diner every day. Always sit in Jenny's section. Learn more about her. She's lived here her whole life. Likes horses. Reads romance novels. Seems simple. Malleable. A blank slate I can mold into the perfect partner. Decide to make my move. Me, hey Jenny, I was wondering if you'd like to see what I've done with the place. Maybe come over for dinner? I'm making a risotto. She wipes the counter. Jenny, I don't know what risotto is. Is it rice? Me, it's Italian rice. Very creamy. It takes patience and skill. Jenny, I'm busy tonight, helping my dad fix his tractor. Me, oh, well, maybe the weekend? Jenny, maybe. Ask me later. It's not a no. She's playing hard to get. Traditional values. She wants to be courted. I can respect that. The house issues start escalating. Toilet stops flushing. Remember the septic warning. Go outside. Ground is soggy near the tank. Smell is unholy. Google septic repair near me. One result? A guy named Bubba's Septic and Excavation. Call the number. Voice sounds like he gargles gravel. Bubba? Yeah? Me. Hi. I have a septic emergency at the old Miller place. Bubba? Be there Tuesday. Me. It's Friday. I can't wait until Tuesday. Bubba, then grab a shovel. Tuesday. Click. I spend the weekend peeing off the back porch and driving to the gas station to poop. This is the rugged reality. It builds character. Tuesday comes. Bubba arrives in a truck that looks like it survived a war. He's huge. Beard down to his chest. Looks at the soggy ground. Looks at me. Bubba, you been flushing wipes? Me, no. Only biodegradable organic tissue. Bubba laughs. Digs up the lid. The smell hits me like a physical blow. I gag. Bubba doesn't even flinch. Bubba, tank's cracked. Leach field is shot. Need a whole new system. Me, okay. How much? Bubba, 20,000. Cash. Me, 20,000? That's robbery. Bubba shrugs. Bubba, you can dig the hole yourself if you want. Save you 5 grand. I look at the rocky, root-filled soil. Me, do you take Venmo? Bubba, cash, or check if it clears. I write the check. Painful, but necessary. Infrastructure investment. Finally get Jenny to agree to a date. Saturday night. I offer to pick her up. She says she'll drive herself. She pulls up in a Ford F-150. Lifted. Mud tires. Makes my Tesla look like a toy car. She comes inside. She's wearing a sundress and cowboy boots. Looks incredible. I've set the table. Candles. Wine. Imported from Napa. The risotto. She looks around the living room. Jenny, you painted the wood trim white. Me, yeah. Brightens up the space. More modern. Jenny, that was 100-year-old chestnut. My grandpa helped mill that wood. Me. Oh, well, the white is cleaner. Minimalist aesthetic. We sit down. I serve the food. She pokes at the risotto. Jenny, it's kind of mushy. Me, it's al dente in a creamy suspension. That's the texture. She takes a bite. Chews slowly. Jenny, it's okay. Needs salt. She reaches into her purse, pulls out a mini bottle of Tabasco sauce, douses my artisanal risotto in hot sauce. I cringe internally, but I smile. It's charming. Rustic palate. We talk. I tell her about the cloud, about crypto markets, about the singularity, about how society is collapsing and we are the new pioneers. She listens, nods. Jenny, so you just type on a computer all day and people pay you for that? Me, I build the architecture that allows global finance to function. It's high-level cognitive labor. Jenny, my brother Travis frames houses. He works 12 hours a day. You make more than him? Me, significantly. It's about scalability of value. She looks at me. Eyes narrow slightly. Jenny, must be nice. The date ends. I try to kiss her on the porch. She turns her cheek. Jenny, I had a nice time, Julian. Thanks for the rice. She gets in her truck, roars away. I'm making progress. Slow burn. Winter is approaching. Everyone tells me it's going to be a bad one. I buy a generator. Stock up on canned food, buy a high-end pellet stove because the oil heating is costing me a fortune. Town announces the Harvest Festival. Big dance at the community center. This is my moment. Social integration. I invite Jenny. She agrees. I buy a new outfit. Flannel shirt, ironed, raw denim jeans, $300. Red Wing boots, brand new, never scuffed. I look the part. Pick her up this time. We walk into the community center. Live band playing country covers. Smell of barbecue and cheap beer. Everyone is staring. I feel confident. I am the lord of the manor, escorting the belle of the ball. We get drinks. Plastic cups of Bud Light. I sip it ironically. A guy walks up. Tall, muscular, wearing a t-shirt that is tight around the biceps. Baseball cap pulled low, holds a beer like it's an extension of his hand. He looks at Jenny. Guy, hey Jen, you look good. Jenny smiles. A real smile. Not the polite one she gives me. Jenny, hey Travis, thanks. Do you see the game? Travis? Yeah. Coach should have put me in fourth quarter. We would have won. He ignores me completely. I clear my throat. Me. I'm Julian. I'm with Jenny. Travis looks down at me. He has grease under his fingernails. A scar over his left eyebrow. Travis, Julian, the computer guy, heard about you. You're the one who painted the chestnut trim white. It wasn't a question. It was an accusation. Me, it's a design choice. Brightens the room. Travis snorts. Travis, ruined it. That wood breathes. Paint seals it. Gonna rot from the inside out. He looks at Jenny. Travis, save me a dance? Jenny flushes pink. Jenny? Maybe. Travis walks away. Me? Who is that Neanderthal? Jenny? That's Travis, my ex. We dated since high school. Broke up last year. Me? He seems limited. What does he do? Jenny? He's a mechanic and a volunteer fireman. And he built half the barns in this county. Me? Manual labor. Quaint. Jenny looks annoyed. Jenny? He pulled my truck out of a ditch last winter in a blizzard. What would you have done, Julian? Coded a rescue app? Ouch. Me? I would have called a tow truck. Division of labor. The night goes on. I try to dance with Jenny. I don't know how to two-step. I try to sway. It's awkward. Travis cuts in. He spins her around. They move in perfect sync, like they are one organism. I stand on the sidelines holding my warm beer, watching them. I feel a cold knot in my stomach, the realization that money can't buy rhythm. Or history. Drive her home, silence in the car. Me, Travis seems to still be interested. Jenny, we have history. It's complicated. Me, he's the past. I'm the future. I can give you a life he can't. Travel, security. We wouldn't have to worry about bills. Jenny looks out the window. Jenny, money ain't everything, Julian. You can't buy respect around here. You have to earn it. Me, I'm trying. I'm restoring the Miller place. Jenny, you're paying people to fix what you break. That's not the same thing. Drop her off, no kiss. Go home. Angry. Determined. I will show them. I will earn their respect. I decide to host a massive Thanksgiving dinner. Invite Jenny. Invite her parents. Invite some neighbors. Even invite Travis. Power move. Show dominance. I order a heritage breed turkey. Free range. Organic. $150. Buy expensive wines. Hire a cleaning crew to drive 2 hours from the city to scrub the house. Thursday comes. Snow is falling. Scenic. Perfect. Guests arrive. Jenny's dad is a silent, stern man. Her mom is nice but looks at my furniture like it's alien technology. Travis shows up, brings a case of beer and a deer sausage he made himself. Everyone loves the sausage. They ignore my charcuterie board with the imported prosciutto. I'm in the kitchen. Turkey is in the oven. Using a smart thermometer app to monitor the internal temp, everything is under control. Then the lights flicker and die. House goes black. Silence. The hum of the refrigerator stops. My monitor setup in the corner goes dark. Panic. Me. It's okay. I have a generator. I run outside. Snow is piling up. Run to the shed. Drag out the generator. It's brand new. Still in the box. Fumble with the instructions in the dark using my phone flashlight. Pour gas in it. Pull the cord. Nothing. Pull again. Nothing. Pull until my arm feels like it's going to fall off. Travis wanders out, holding a beer. Travis. Choke's not on. Me. I know how to operate an engine. Travis. Also, you flooded it. Smell the gas? He sets his beer in the snow, pushes me aside gently, fiddles with a lever, waits 10 seconds, pulls the cord once. Roar. Generator starts. Travis. Don't plug it in yet. Let it warm up. He picks up his beer, walks back inside. I stand there in the cold, defeated. Plug in the house. Lights come back on. Go inside. Everyone is cheering for Travis. Jenny is beaming at him. Dinner is served. Turkey is dry. Because the oven shut off during the outage and messed up the timing, Travis's deer sausage is the hit of the night. Conversation turns to hunting, fishing, local politics. I try to interject. Did you guys see the crypto crash? Bitcoin is down 10%. Silence. Jenny's dad. Son, I don't know what a Bitcoin is, but the price of diesel is up 20%. That's what matters. Travis, crypto is gambling for people who are afraid of casinos. Everyone laughs. At me. I am the punchline. Dinner ends. Travis offers to help clean up. He and Jenny are in the kitchen, laughing. I hear the snap of a towel. A giggle. I sit in my $1,500 Herman Miller chair, alone in the living room, drinking a $200 bottle of Cabernet. It tastes like vinegar. Guests leave. Jenny stays behind for a minute. I think that went well. Jenny looks at me with pity. Actual pity. Julian, you're a nice guy, in your own way. Jenny, but you don't belong here. You're trying to buy a life that we built over generations. You treat this place like a theme park, and you treat me like a souvenir. That's not true. I respect you. I want to take care of you. Jenny, I don't need taking care of. I can change my own tires. I can shoot a deer. I can fix a leak. You call a guy to flush your toilet. I provide capital. That's my role. Jenny, Travis asked me to marry him tonight. In the kitchen, world stops, ringing in my ears. What did you say? Jenny, I said yes. He's broke. He drives a truck with 200,000 miles on it. But when the lights go out, he knows how to turn them back on. And he doesn't paint chestnut wood white. She kisses me on the cheek, a sisterly peck. Jenny, go back to the city, Julian. You'll be happier. She leaves. I watch her taillights disappear down the driveway. I stand in the silence of my farmhouse. The generator hums outside. The only sound. I look at the dry turkey carcass on the table. I look at the painted wood trim. I feel a rage building. Not at them. At myself. For believing the fantasy. For thinking I could optimize humanity. For being weak. Next day, I call a realtor. List it. Realtor, you just bought it 6 months ago. Market is soft right now. You'll take a loss. I don't care. Get rid of it. Pack up the Tesla, PC, monitors, chair. Leave the furniture. Leave the generator. Leave the pellet stove. Drive out of Pine Creek. Past the diner. See Jenny's truck parked next to Travis's truck. They look good together. Rust and all. Drive back to the Bay Area. Rent an apartment in Soma. More expensive than the last one. Smaller view. Set up my desk. Log into Slack. Boss, hey Julian, welcome back. How was the sabbatical? Good. Illuminating. Realize the rural infrastructure isn't ready for high-level deployment. Boss, cool. We have a bug in the API. Need you on it. On it. Open Tinder. Swipe right on a girl with a septum piercing and a bio that says, eat the rich. She matches instantly. Message, hey, love your vibe. Want to grab an overpriced craft cocktail and complain about capitalism? I type back, sounds perfect. I order Uber Eats. Sushi. It arrives in 20 minutes. I eat it alone in the glow of my monitors. It's delicious. I am home. I am a weak, city-dwelling bug man. And I am absolutely fine with that. The trad life is a lie. Or maybe it's real. And I just wasn't man enough to live it. Check Zillow one last time. Status of the Miller Place, pending. Buyer, Travis and Jennifer Smith. Price, $250,000. I lost $100,000 plus renovations. They got a renovated house for a steal. Because I paid for it. I really was the provider after all. Just not the one getting the girl. Close tab, open VS Code. Life goes on.